Welcome to Undefeated Lifestyle, where I live an undefeated life and I share my life with you, only to motivate you to live your best life. Okay, guys, I'm living my best life again, right now, and with you. But this is episode 3 of Atlanta Drive. So we taking a drive, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. The power of mind, the power of soul. You wanna live an undefeated life. You gotta take control of your health, take control of your wealth, take control of yourself. I wanna live an undefeated life. Won't you come live it with me? The undefeated lifestyle.
Okay, I'm gonna turn down here. This is called Flower Street, and I believe this is where I've been before. There's some pretty good restaurants on over here. Maybe a few of them I've checked out, but look, take a look at the housing, guys. If you could take a look here, you know, they built up a community, you know, inside of a community that's like kind of thriving with different businesses or so. But yeah, you know, Century House Tavern, don't know much about it, but there's plenty of places that I see. I mean, coffee shops. Actually, this is where I was at, J.R. Christopher, or J. Christopher's, right? You know, I've been there, but I really love that the housing is kind of unique in its own right. But this is kind of cool. As you can see more of the restaurants. That one says Canyons over there, and this is real. So I would assume seafood, but yeah, just a family town. We got Macho Man Randy Savage on the side. He looked pretty sad, but you know, it's kind of interesting. Oh, take a look at this. All right, I'm driving through, but I like what I see here. This is where I shot at, right? I do remember it now. Like if you look at this wall right here, you know, I did shoot a little video on over there, and I thought that was kind of cool. The thing that's kind of interesting about, like, as I'm driving through like this little town or so, you know, or they kind of give that whole small town vibe, it really kind of puts you in mind that, or you get that feel that you're on vacation, which I think is cool, man. I mean, you know, I mean, obviously when you're touring Atlanta or going through different areas of Atlanta or even the outskirts, you know, you're traveling, you're somewhat on a vacation, but to feel that you're like in a totally different state, you know, I find that very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and turn right here, and then also I'm going to show you some other things that I see. As you can see here, this is the amphitheater, and this is where they hold concerts or so. And I'll probably have to take a look at their schedule or so, you know, to see some of their, you know, in terms of like, you know, some of the shows or concerts. But this is the area, this is the park where everybody's at. But like I said, maybe I'll just pull it up and kind of put it on the screen right now in terms of what the calendar is of events that's going to be taking place here in Woodstock. Nice little community that they built up on out here. It's kind of like that, you know, that small, petite town, if that makes any sense. But actually, now that I think about it, I do recall shooting something on over here. There was a photo shoot that I was involved in. Yeah, guys, I mentioned about festivals and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, they got something going on today, as a matter of fact. So I'm a bit early, so, you know, I don't think I'll be around here too long to be able to visit, but maybe I'll just stop out for a moment just to see what things look like, check out the vibes. Yeah, family, so I'm on the corner of Market and Mill Street, just kind of taking a stroll through downtown Woodstock. And like I said, I mean, the whole vibes is, you know, small town, very quiet, but you know, again, it's kind of early. But I'm headed on up. That mural that I was talking about is up there, where you probably can see on the side right there. But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of take a walk up there, because I definitely would like to film that, so you guys can take a look at that. So yeah, nice little cool little walk, cool little vibe. Atlanta Drive. Yeah, I think this mural here is, I mean, it just really kind of serves as everything that's going on in the community of Woodstock. And you guys know I always have an admiration for art and artists, as shared in my other video. I'm talking about that festival, Chalktoberfest, which was I mean, I really enjoyed myself there. But take a look. Now I'm going to take a walk on up here to Main Street, so you can kind of see what things look like here on Main. I mentioned earlier about there being, you know, a railroad, but you can see right here, you know, that's where the railroad and everything is on that. Small little shops all in the area, which is definitely cool. I don't know what your girl doing right there in terms of the witch. But let's see, what does that say over there? Pure, see if we can zoom in a little bit. I don't know, maybe another place to check on out. So guys, just want to check with you, man. So how are things going? How are things going? Are you, hey look, now that we're getting ready to get into the winter and also the holidays, you know, comment below, you know, what you plan on doing, you know? Also, I like to know how things are going with you guys in terms of like health and keeping up with your health. I mentioned that mainly because, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys be getting on me about, like, you know, some of my food videos and stuff like that. If you pay close attention, I'm only eating one or two things. Or I'm also, I would say my main dish is always a salad or something like that. So yeah, so I'm just mindful, you know, of course the weekend is a cheat day, but also at the same time, you know, you gotta be mindful, but I'm still doing my workouts. So more workout videos are kind of on the way. Not kind of on the way, they are on the way. I'll share them with you. But again, I just wanted to share a little bit more about like my lifestyle. So, okay, Reformation Brewery. Never been there. I'm not a beer guy, but you know, shout out to those who are, so it's all good. So if you're in Woodstock, you can come on out with your family and you know, just kind of chill. You know, I think it's just enough number of seats, you know, for my immediate family and hanging on out. And then of course you can see the little art that kind of goes on. I don't know if this is a birdhouse or something, but hey, it's all right. Guys, I want to apologize to you, man. You know, I'm here a little bit too early for their event, and so I was able to kind of peek over there, and I see that I mean, they have everything from art displays on up to like even some food or whatever the case may be. But it looks like it's supposed to be a pretty cool little festival there. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for that. But again, hey guys, like I said, I will put the schedule on up, or any events that's here in Woodstock, you know, so that you're aware of. Wow, this one place that I was telling you about, the little beer place, they got plenty of space behind me, you can see. So I can only imagine. You see that scarecrow over there? Kind of cool. I can only imagine what this place is really like. But yeah, listen, nice small little town. It's not, I would say in terms of distance or so like that from Atlanta, thinking about maybe like 35 minutes or something like that. But yeah, just head 75 north and you know, you can get out here in the small town of Woodstock and you can enjoy yourself, spend a little bit of time with your family. Okay, family, so video's coming to an end. Guys, listen, I just took a quick little drive on up here to Woodstock, Georgia. Hey, look, it's a nice small little town, and it's kind of cool. You know, that's my word. Y'all know that by now, but it's definitely cool. But it's good to get on up, just get away. Maybe if it's on a Saturday afternoon or maybe even on a Sunday, I think it'll be a good place to come out, with your family and everything else. But guys, I'm gonna get ready to head on out. Of course, I say Atlanta Drive. You already know what I'm riding in. But hey, listen, guys, I'm living an undefeated life, only to share my life with you, to motivate you to live your best life. Guys, continue to live your best life, and I'm gonna continue to share my life with you, and then we're gonna keep things going. Make sure you continue to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you next video. Stay blessed as always, y'all. Peace.
Pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back, I'm focused on what's in front of me. Everybody day's a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Yeah.
Take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I finally lived to be the guy that I was dying to be. Still I got some trust issues, people lie through their teeth. The more I grew, the more they hide in the crease. Squad building, weak members get released. If we trying to compete, starting pitchers need relief. Bro, we building a team, everybody got a niche. I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to lead. Picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets, trying to knock me off my feet, cause the devil never...
What's up, family? Hey, thank you for watching my Atlanta Drive series. I'm going to keep the series going, and episode 4 is on the way. I'm actually filming it right now. I just want to thank everybody for all your support, all right? Hey, and also, I want to pose a question. Mercedes-Benz or BMW? Which one's a better vehicle? So far, I would say Mercedes-Benz is all about the luxury and comfort, whereas to BMW is all about, like, just the sportiness and everything else that kind of goes with it. But those are the 2 vehicles that I'm going to be doing my Atlanta ride, in. So anyway, appreciate all support. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.